Welcome to the Dixie Sun News at Noon. I'm Monique Chavez.
And I'm Kiara Parham. Thanks for tuning in.
DSU's Navigate app has been improved with updated features and the new name Trails. The main goal of the app is to provide students with 360-degree support. Now, departments on campus, such as Advising and Career Services, have access to students' entire file in order to better assist them. The role and responsibilities of academic advisors are changing from registration focus to a more holistic approach where they act as coaches.
3 contestants of the Navajo tribe are preparing to compete in the 24th annual Miss Native Dixie State Pageant. They will be judged on GPA, interviews, a modern talent, and a traditional talent tied to their culture. There will be guest appearances by DSU royalty, Miss Native SUU, as well as multiple performances from the community members. Miss Native Dixie 2020 will be held on Wednesday, January 29th at 7:30 p.m. in the Gardner Center Ballroom. The doors will open at 7 p.m.
The Booth Wellness Center is in the middle of expanding its space to better fit student needs. The upgrade is providing increased space, schedule openings, and new programs. With the expansion, students no longer have to wait 3.5 weeks for an appointment. The wellness workshops that were previously in the Gardner Center will be held in the Booth Wellness Center every first and third Wednesday of each month when it is complete. For more information, visit DixieSunNews.com.
Annual scholarship event Dixie's Got Talent is back. Tonight, 20 talented contestants will battle it out on the Cox Auditorium stage to prove what they have to take to walk away with the cash prize. The event doesn't only give a big check to the winner, but fundraisers for need-based scholarships. An adult and a youth winner will be chosen by panel of judges and crowd participation. Dixie's Got Talent is at 7:30 p.m. and you can buy online tickets or at the box office.
The Film and Media Alliance of Southern Utah is bringing free movies to the community.
This whole thing, which is called This Movie Club, which is essentially a weekly free film series that we're doing for the community. And it was curated by Bo Stuckey, and there's just an amazing lineup of movies. And it's really for the community. We want people to come out, and we really want to keep the spirit of film history alive.
The Electric Theater will be hosting these free movie events each Tuesday evening for the rest of the year. This event is meant to promote local filmmakers and provide a way for the community to gather around cinema.
Harmon's grocery store is openly challenging the state tax overhaul bill. While the bill decreases income tax by $160 million, it nearly doubles gas and grocery taxes. Harmon's has set up signature signing booths in each of its locations, including the state, St. George, and Santa Clara. If Harmon's and other grocery stores are able to get 116,000 signatures by January 21st, the bill will be held to a public vote in October.
As electric scooters are getting more popular, more people are scooting right into the hospital. From 2014 to 2018, nearly 40,000 riders were treated in the emergency room, with injuries ranging from broken bones, cuts and bruises, and even head injuries. Most riders who are injured are 18 to 34 years old and are not hospitalized. Still, health officials caution riders to wear a helmet and ride safely.
I've rode it before, and I can say it's pretty wobbly, so you have to use 2 hands and maybe a helmet.
Yeah, I've never ridden one, but now I know to wear helmets to avoid those injuries.
Definitely. When we come back, Michael will be talking to Coach Peterson about the tragic passing of a football player in December.
Radio Dixie 91.3, Young the Giant, something to believe in.
John, what song do you want to hear?
Next, Miss Calendris. You'll be on the SWAT team. The SWAT team. Just a fantastic situation.
I should talk to you. I was going to talk to you last time.
yesterday will be for second.
Hopefully next year will be awesome.
4, 3, 2, 1.
From black, roll the open.
Welcome back. Over the winter break, the DCU football family lost a bright, young student athlete named Jay Sean Allen, who passed away on December 16 due to injuries sustained in an automobile accident. Allen was from St. George. He was a redshirt freshman on the team, and he planned in majoring in exercise science. Joining me here today is football head coach Paul Pearson to talk more on Allen. How are you doing today, Coach?
Awesome. Thanks for having me on.
All right, let's get started. So, when recruiting Jay Sean Allen, what did you see in him as a student athlete? What did he bring to the table for DSU?
Yeah, being a local talent, just Sean is fast and physical. He's coached very well by Coach Hosner, and we were excited that he gave us the opportunity to recruit him to come here and play for us.
All right, and what type of character was he on and off the field?
Yeah, he worked tremendously hard on perfecting his craft. He did a great job in the weight room and on transforming his body just in that short amount of time. He definitely had a bright future on our football team.
And was there any notable volunteer work that you know of that he did off the field? Yeah, so we've got a lot of our student athletes that put in some time in the community, and he did perform some of those duties, and we had a great trunk or treat that they all came dressed up as, and he participated in that, just to name one thing. But we're always looking for ways to give back to the community, and he's one of those guys that wanted to help out. Yeah, definitely.
Being from here, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Always give back to the communities.
Right.
Just be local. And now this is the second loss that the team has suffered in the past 9 months. Linebacker Abraham Reinhardt died in March from a medical condition shortly after you became head coach. Yeah. So how do you coach a team through tragedy?
It's a tough question. It's hard. There's so many things that you can't prepare for, and this life is so short for those two especially. It's difficult. It's not easy to talk about. They went too soon, and our team is very resilient and bounced back very well from Abraham's passing, that sudden passing, and just Jay Sean's in the wintertime was unfortunate because there wasn't a lot of people around during the break. But it's not easy. It's something that their two names are going to be on our minds as we prepare for this upcoming season and throughout the years in our program. Definitely unfortunate and sad. Really, my heart goes out to both their families. Like I said, that's something that you can't prepare for, and it lingers.
Yes, most definitely. And my last question for you, Coach, is what is there to come for the football team in spring?
In spring, I'm excited to get a lot of guys back. We have some young positions. Our goal after the season was we got to get stronger. There was a couple teams that I felt pushed us around a little bit last year, and in this upcoming season, playing some of these FCS teams, we've got to be ready physically. And our team is working tremendously hard in the weight room, which is exciting to me. And they've got a lot of young guys with some great playing experience in the past couple of years, and so I think that'll help us and boost us up into this FCS jump. Some good quarterback competition that there'll be, and there's competition in all positions. We added some help in the mid-year signing with some couple defensive linemen and offensive linemen, and looking forward to signing day coming up to add some value for us in the fall. So just really tightening it up in the weight room and getting stronger and preparing for this big jump come fall.
Yeah, and I'm like curious for the jump this coming August. So can't wait for you guys to get back in action. And our condolences to Allen and the Allen family. So, Coach, always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for coming on.
All right.
When we come back, I have the latest on women's swim and basketball.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, Your plumber.
Breathe right into your foot.
Your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker.
On your left.
Your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot. Your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream. For the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not as they seem.
Art is long and time is fleeting, and our hearts though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating, funeral marches to the grave. In the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not like dumb-driven cattle, be a hero in the strife.
Lives of great men all remind us that our lives can be sublime, and departing, leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing over life's solemn main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing, shall take heart again. Let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate. Still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait.
Back up the pass, he's gonna score, 22-yard touchdown.
The Dixie State University women's swim team got its first 2 meets of the new year under its belt. The first meet of the decade for the Trailblazers was at Western Colorado in Adumi on January 9th, and DC defeated the Mountaineers 120-86. The Trailblazers claimed 9 event wins out of 11, and sophomore Kelsey Wright, junior Miriam Gonzalez, and freshman Claire Kiefer had 3 of DCU's 9 event wins. However, the Trailblazers couldn't repeat the same success they had against Western Colorado at the Colorado Mesa Triangular Dual Meet on January 10th through 11th. DC only picked up 5 event wins with multiple top 5 finishes against the Mavericks and Colorado School of Mines. The Trailblazers will race again at its second home meet of the season against NAU on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Human Performance Center. Women's basketball swept away its last weekend's matchups against MSU Denver and Shattering State. The Trailblazers defeated the Roadrunners 61-54, led by senior guard Maddie Loftus with 21 points and senior forward Chesney Stevens with 12 points and 8 rebounds. Then Loftus carried her flame over to DC's game against the Eagles, which led to an 80-73 victory. Loftus scored a new career high with 31 points, shooting 59% from the field and shooting 54% from downtown. The performances from Loftus had from both games earned her second Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. What a dominant weekend for Maddie Loftus. The Trailblazers will return home for a 4-game homestand, starting off with Colorado Christian tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday against Regis at 5:30 p.m. at Burns Arena. The number 19 DCU men's basketball team split its last weekend's matchups against MSU Denver and Shattering State. The Trailblazers lost a close game to the Roadrunners 57-60. Senior guard Jagan Pagankoff led DC with 16 points. Junior forward Hunter Schofield and senior forward Cameron Chatwin led the team with 6 rebounds each. The Trailblazers didn't let the loss to MSU Denver phase them against the Eagles as DC dominated Shattering State 88-68. Senior guard Andre Wilson, junior guard Dason Youngblood, and sophomore forward Jacob Nichols were all huge contributors to DCU's win with 16 points apiece. Sounds like a Sweet 16 deal if you ask me. Men's basketball will also have a 4-game homestand, starting off with Colorado Christian tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. at Regis on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at Burns Arena. It's great to see men's basketball in the right column, in the win column. And going back to the MSU Denver game, statistically they should have won, but MSU Denver outshot them in 3 points, and now they got this win. Hopefully they can keep consistent going into these next home games.
Yeah, that was a tough loss, but yeah, I wish them luck this weekend, and also women's swim being back at home after like 2 months. It should be exciting for them.
And I'm super stoked for women's basketball, and I really hope I see you guys there.
Oh, most definitely, yes. I'm going to be there.
Supporting.
And next weekend home games, definitely you guys can catch me there.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Iceland Study Abroad program is looking for 4 more students to participate this spring. This class takes students on a geographic field exploration around the island, visiting geysers, museums, and waterfalls.
In order for the students who have already signed up to go, the program needs 4 additional participants, the minimum number to run. You can find applications at studyabroad.dixie.edu. They are due tomorrow.
Hey, did you guys know about the Blue Lagoon and the Northern Lights in Iceland?
I knew about the Northern Lights, but I don't know what
Yeah.
the Blue Lagoon is.
So the Blue Lagoon is kind of like this lake spa attraction, and there's steam everywhere. People can get face masks, and the people say it brings them healing power to their face. So that'll be pretty interesting for people who go to Iceland.
I'm gonna need a little healing power for this semester.
Doesn't everybody?
Well, that's it for this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at Noon.
We'll see you here next week, same time, same place.
Have a great week, Trailblazers.